This is way more negative than I wanted this to be. The update is dropping next week, and if you were expecting information on that update in today's blog post, well, it is non-existent, but instead, we have something better. We have a meta player guide for 2021 for new players, for returning players, and in this video, we have the author of that blog post, your favorite community manager and mine, and we're going to discuss everything in that blog post, and if you're ready for that, find that like button, and let's go smash it. Zemo time! What is up, Zemo? We got this. It is a meta player guide for 2021, and I like this. I'm going to get your reaction because you're the author. You know what's in here. I have not fully read everything, so I'm going to read some and then ask you about it. All right, so the best characters, best teams for new players. This has been changing over the thing, and I think a lot of the community is just like, you know what, forget all these things. Everything that has come out since Silver Surfer is what you should invest in. But I'm reading this guide here. Says to unlock the villains campaign, you need a second villain character after Elektra. Sinister Six are accessible in early game and will eventually help you unlock not one but two legendary characters, Shuri and Invisible Woman. I found that both of them had kind of fallen out of the meta, so I'm not sure how much you need to farm Sinister Six. What is it just for these legendary characters that you're recommending to Sinister Six?
This is a little off right now.
Is it?
Oh, I think I fixed it. It looks good. I look handsome.
You look just like Shuri.
I wasn't paying attention, much like how I wasn't paying attention when I wrote this, so I don't really know what you said. Old characters are just as good as new ones. Build them all.
Build them all. Even the Sinister Six, I've heard people started to shift back to the Defenders. Maybe for that Heroes for Hire team, and they have some value in some of the raids. But Sinister Six is what you wrote here.
Yeah, I mean, I write a lot of stuff. I can't be held accountable for all of it. I'm pretty sure Sinister Six is good, even without Dr. Octopus. Yeah, they're great.
They're great.
Okay, all right. We'll have to take your word for it, Zemo.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I have not been a new player for a while, and if you guys are a new player and you have some difference of opinion than what Zemo wrote here, let me know. And I keep calling you Zemo. I haven't officially given your title. You're the senior community manager at Boundless or Scope. I'm not sure which one. All right, your first hero.
Senior.
The senior?
You forgot an extra senior.
Oh, I'm sorry. So is it 5 or 6 now?
Make it an even 8.
8. Okay. Oh, you got several promotions since the last time I saw you. All right, so the first hero team you are recommending here is the Guardians of the Galaxy. Help you unlock Star-Lord. I know, he seems kind of far out of the meta. I like your recommendation here about Gamora because she isn't part of that Infinity Watch, but I don't know, Star-Lord seems a little outdated. The rest of the Guardians seem a little outdated.
Oh, really? Drax would be good because Drax is going to be a good tank.
But is this a good option for new players?
Yes, because he dances.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it.
You see him dance? Yeah,
Zemo dancing, Star-Lord dancing. I see a trend here. All right. And the second is the Shield faction. They're useful in the early game to battle defenders in Arena. I'm not sure what is going on in the early game of Arena right now. I mean, I think a lot of players that are spending money are going for Infinity Watch, but Shield, and you're recommending the Shield to get Shield characters for unlocking a legendary character, Iron Man, who's part of the Wave 1 Avengers. In my opinion, I don't really use him on the Wave 1 Avengers. He's not part of that best team. I use Thor, but you're recommending Iron Man here.
Yes. And is the #1 best legendary.
It's the best legendary.
Best.
Oh, okay, cool.
You serious?
That is news to me. I thought he was the worst legendary, one of the worst characters. I was not impressed with him when he came out, but if you're saying he's the best legendary, you are the community manager, so I do need to trust you. Black Widow, a member of S.H.I.E.L.D., also recently got a rework, and she's a part of that military skill team, which I am a big fan of. She also got that new white snowsuit, which I like, and Yo-Yo is in the raid store. I don't know if I would recommend Yo-Yo very, very early on. She does have that shield tag. I'm not really using her in the end game, but you think she has a lot of value for newer players.
Secret Avengers team doesn't totally blow all this out of the water. I mean, by the time you build up Black Widow and Yo-Yo, it's not like they're gonna be farmable or anything, so, you know, you may as well waste all of your gear on old meta characters and not really build the new meta characters until it's too late.
Okay, so that goes against a lot of what the community is saying. Just build the new characters and forget about the old characters, but you're still recommending to build up the old characters.
The very old ones.
Only the oldest.
The oldest.
Okay, so that is what you're recommending for new players. We also have a section here about returning players.
Because new players are stupid and will do anything we tell them to do.
Gotcha. I guess that makes your job easy, brother.
And then by the time it matters, it's okay because they'll be addicted.
Was the secret strategy just revealed? Was that something that they allow you to tell us, everybody?
Secret.
Oh.
We are very predatory, and this game is addictive.
Oh, okay, cool. The topic is a little more nuanced.
Say it because it works so good, I can even be transparent, and it won't change a thing.
All right. The best.
I don't think we need to see that again. All right, let's see that again. When the children cry.
All right, for returning players, this is a little bit controversial. You do mention that it's more nuanced based on when you last played. If you haven't started building up Pim Tag, Yellow Jacket, Ghost, Stature, Wasp, Ant-Man, great place to start. I guess maybe for the legendary unlock. I don't know if I would build them up for Dark Dimension like you're mentioning, though. Ghost is good. I don't know about the rest of these characters. And Yellow Jacket's a little hard to farm.
Yes.
They do have a good legendary, though. So I guess this recommendation is for endgame players that left and are coming back and are still at the end game. Is that what you had in mind with this recommendation, or more newer players that came back?
A lot of players that left who are at the end game because it sucks so bad, they quit the game, and now they're coming back. So we got to remind them how to waste their resources so they get frustrated again and quit again. But
Okay.
after they give us money.
So are you saying hard farm Stature, Wasp, and Ant-Man and forget about Ghost and Yellow Jacket is kind of wasting resources? Okay. Jubilee and Axeman. That's a pretty good recommendation. I like that one. I don't
even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, I mean this is a good recommendation.
There you go.
I like that. I like the Axemen. X Factor. They're very dominant in war right now still. But you're recommending them for Adam Warlock, and I kind of like that recommendation as well. Oh, I like this. This is not as controversial to me. Although you can't really get that Infinity Watch because there's no way to get 5 level Moondragon unless you got all these X Factor. Who knows when Zemo, maybe you know, when is his event going to come back? Like 6 months? It took Jubilee a little over 6 months to come back, right?
If you can't get them, sometimes when you're playing on your screen, a little thing will pop up. Say like you can get 50 shards, and you just click accept.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Click it thrice.
Oh, I've done cricket thrice, man. I've been playing this game wrong. I guess just like how I didn't get that 6 or 7 star Sharon Carter that I was so hoping for.
Of course, if you want to go really hard and spend some resources in there, you could easily get them up to 6 or 7 yellow stars.
Easy.
Yeah, easy, but I didn't do it right. All right. Oh, this is controversial. Returning. Is it better to start over? And a lot of this is arena, because once you start in arena, you get placed in an arena shard, and that's based on the time that you start the game. So if you started like 3 years ago and you quit and then you're back, you're still in that arena shard, and you're kind of recommending players to not start over because of event campaigns significantly set you back in terms of raid progress. Raids are where you earn a lot of resources, but in the long term, I think it might be, depending on the gap, if it's not a long break, if it's a large break, it might be better to start over. But you're saying that the only circumstance that might be recommended creating a new account is if you originally started over and played for less than 30 days. I think the new player rewards are pretty good right now. I've heard there's you could get some new characters, there's some new login characters. I don't know. I might disagree with you on this, Nemo. Why should new players? At what point do you think it's better for new players to start over? And when do you think it's better for them to keep their account? Because it looks like in all circumstances, you're recommending them for a keep account.
It's a good question. Basically, the best reason for you to keep your account going is if you made a lot of mistakes that would be detrimental to you now, which would cause you to spend money. Then you should definitely keep your account with all the mistakes on it that you made where you put all your gear in the wrong places and did wrong things. Keep that one.
Okay, but if you've built your characters correctly, that's when you're recommending start over. So then you have to repurchase all the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So arena ranking and stuff, not even in consideration. It's just based on what you did. If you did correct, start over. If you did it wrong, then keep playing.
Yes, that sounds good.
You maximize the profits. I see what you're doing.
Yes, maximize the profits.
All right, effective energy. A campaign is one of the most effective most important free resources in the game. It refills automatically over time. There are 3 times a day. I think this is a good recommendation. Raid energy refills over time. I don't know. I don't know if I would use quartz or you're not talking about quartz. You're just energy effect. I don't have no issue with this.
Yes. Set alarms. Let the game take over your life. It's good.
Yes. All right. Gear is one of the most important ways to increase a character's power in MSF. Let's see. Anything here? Increasing characters' gear will allow you to unlock their abilities. Challenging content. Starting at gear 10, unique gear will be required to enhance your character's gear tier. I think the big yes, at gear 10 you got unique gear, but I think the big bottleneck comes at gear 12. Did you mention that here at all? Downs for the raids.
No, play the game. It's free to play. It's great.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the orange gear is a little bit of a problem. It's not mentioned, so players may be running into this later.
Yeah, good. Cut that part out.
Okay. ISO 8. There are a variety of classes for the ISO 8 system, most of which utilize the powerful vulnerable status effect, mostly in the store and from ISO 8 campaign notes. Once you get your character level 75, upgrade him to tier 1 ISO 8 green. You'll be able to unlock blue, the next evolution of ISO 8 as each got. Now, you don't really, yes, this is all true. You don't really mention the way to get ISO 8 blue, because I think that may scare off some players. Why did you not mention how you get the ISO 8 blue?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to know how?
Yeah, it's not mentioned here. I think that would have been good for new players to know how it's unlocked.
I'm going to break it right here. What you got to do to get the blue ISO. You're going to like this.
Yes?
What you got to do.
Is it easy?
Is, you got to go outside the game. You got to get a program called Discord. Okay? Discord's pretty cool. And you get on there, and then you're going to want to make friends with other like man, baby, man, children who play the game, and network with them and get into like the very best alliance full of the very coolest people, and try really, really hard on raids. Set a lot of alarms, wake up early, stay up late, try really, really hard, get into one of the top 100 alliances, give your entire life to the game, then you can get the blue ISO.
Okay. Sounds easy. Sounds like that 6 or 7 star Sharon Carter.
Easy.
I like it. All right. The classes of ISO 8 characters. I think what you wrote here is pretty good, pretty accurate.
I copy and pasted it.
Oh, is this in game that it was copied and pasted, or all right?
Yeah, just copy and
all right. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Nothing there.
At this point, we were getting like, oh, it's getting late. Let's just cut and
paste. I guess. Yeah.
The advanced options, and I cut and pasted this in too.
Okay. Yeah. This is. There's nothing to say about that. That is absolutely correct.
It's meta.
MSF.gg and the bot for Discord. You did mention Discord earlier. You mentioned it here as well. I think this is great bots. I think Ty J, Pimp Talks, you do great work. I'm glad you mentioned him. I don't really. It looks like all this copy and pasting was pretty accurate up here. I like the bottom section.
Go down. I want you to show. I did something special for Mr. Hargrave. I didn't include him.
Oh, you did include my buddy Shanksy, who I think doesn't play the game anymore. But so
No, Mr. Hartgrave.
he's not there. Are you mad at Hartgrave or something? All right, I mean we're rating his channel. I don't know if he's really gonna like all this stuff, but yes, we're rating his channel, and you didn't include him on a blog post. All right, man, you are mean to Hartgrave. You are mean to him. All right, I think that's it though.
I don't even know who he is. Who is he? Does he make content for Marvel Strike Force? I don't know.
Well, Zemo, I think I gotta go get some Turkish lights. You're dancing. I'm hungry now. So, what else? Yeah, what else to wrap this up?
This is the worst. Make sure you like and subscribe to him and anger watch all of his videos like I do. Leave comments. Tell him what a jerk he is. Hail Zemo!
All right, and how many times should they hit the like button or the down button?
Thrice.
All right.
So you
hit the down button.
You like, and then unlike.
And then like it again.
Yeah.
So not just one simple like. You got to hit it, unlike it, then like it again.
If you already like, and then you hit it 3 times, you unlike it.
Man, you were giving the viewers on Hartgrave's channel like a lot of steps to do. I like that. Make them work for liking the videos on this channel.
Absolutely.
That is it. I am ValleyFlyin. You can find me on this channel now. I did a video with Mr. Hartgrave earlier, so I thought it was a good video, but this is a very different type of video. So we'll go look at that. Check out that video. Hopefully the links will be down below.
It's an excellent offer. You need to buy it thrice.
Down before the one you serve, you're going to get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve, you're going to get what you deserve.